new opportunity.
Gideon, I'll look out for you. The army's your family now. What else have we got?
Sheila, you find a way out, and then you find me.
Who would believe the word of a disobedient little foundling? In the morning, that will be ashes.
It really was evidence of what she's been up to, and she burnt it.
I'm an army boy now.
Don't give up on me, Matthias Greg.
Our time in the Foundling Hospital was coming to an end. Everyone knew what the future held for them. The boys were going into the army, and the girls had their positions in service. Everyone knew, except for me. Matron hadn't told me where I was going, but on that final Sunday, I was determined to find out.
You're gonna have such a fantastic life over there.
And you? Well, you have a fantastic life.
I'll be in the army. I'll get to see the world.
I will find you. I love you.
Oh, Let's have a picnic. Tonight, in here. Our last night.
Just the two of us.
She's going to Kensington, where all the toffs live.
Oh, you're so lucky. I'm going to be a kitchen maid.
Poor Sheila.
I don't know yet. It's massive.
Anyway, tonight's our last night, so what are we going to do?
Oh, well, me and Matthias were having a picnic in the tower. Just us.
Great, just us and Gideon.
Good work, boys. Men, now, if you'd like to follow me, Colonel Brigwell would like a word. Not you, Judd. You stay here, please.
Sir.
I just wish Matron would tell me where I'm going. If I stay in London, at least I know I'll see my mother again.
There's nothing you can do about it now. Just work hard and hope for the best.
Maybe staying here isn't so bad. Are you missing Elizabeth? We're having a leaving picnic tonight. You should come.
But I'm not leaving, am I? I'm stuck working here for the rest of my life. Why would I want to come to some stupid picnic anyway?
Fine, forget I asked.
Fine, if you insist, I'll come.
I was very impressed with how well you worked together last time I was here. So I have arranged to have you all enlisted in my own regiment, together. We need men that are brave, unflinching, men that can pull together, men like you.
What about Judd, sir?
Young man, you have to ask permission to speak. How I envy you, all of you. You're about to embark upon the greatest adventure of your lives. Nothing will ever compare. At ease, men.
It's just he's my friend, sir. He's one of us.
Men, you may leave. Congratulations. Vince, stay behind, please. Judd is only 13. He has to stay here for another year. He will not be going with you.
We should have a party tonight. We can invite the girls.
We might never see them again.
I might never see Hetty again.
The thing is, me and Harriet, we're having a picnic in the tower tonight. And you're all invited.
The Foundlings shall be with you presently. Gentlemen.
No matron, nurse? Or is she busy making more false accusations?
Oh, she should be here shortly, sir.
Glad to hear it.
Straight back, boys.
I saved you a seat. What did Brickwell want? You and me. We should stick together when we get out of here.
Yes, I know. We must not keep the patrons waiting. What are you doing here?
Gertie, we've got a problem. Mr. Grace, he's been arrested. His whole operation's at risk.
Well, I fail to see what that has to do with me.
Oh, come on, Gertie. You really think he's not going to tell them all we did for him? And he knows you sold me Blanche. He took his cut. You think he's going to keep quiet about that?
So what do you propose we do?
We stick together. If he says anything, we deny it. He's got no proof. You were meant to destroy that.
It is insurance, Alf. I am always prepared. Now, I will give you this book, but on one condition. You will get me on the next available ship to New York.
You're going to America?
I am. A new start.
Who with?
With the only person I can trust. Myself. Good day.
You're right.
I'm fine.
Oh, I'm so sorry I'm late. One problem after another. Colonel, I really must apologize for my error again.
Good judgment is instinctive when it comes of good stock. Others have to learn it. I'm sure you were only thinking about the hospital.
And the children. We are a little thin on the ground. I shall have to work harder to raise the money for the roof.
Oh, did I mention the calendars are coming? Yeah. George's father's a member of my club. Wonderful chap. Bit liberal, but nobody's perfect.
Mr. Cranwell, I'm worried about Gideon.
He'll be all right, Teddy. He'll work hard and do well.
But he's not a soldier, is he?
He doesn't have any choice. The other boys will look out for him. Gideon is a brave and resourceful young man.
You want to be careful. Why? I caught you and the constable kissing in the chapel. Now, if Matron was to find out about this, you would be out on your ear. He may be decent looking, but you're risking everything.
I love him.
Oh? Oh, I see.
Vince, what did Brickwell say? Vince. What's wrong with Vince?
Vince, what did Cranwell want to talk to you about earlier?
I don't understand. You're my best friend.
You're only 13. All right, you're a kid. You're staying here. And you're not coming with me. With us.
Ah! Colonel Brickwell, do forgive us. We're still on India time, I'm
Think
afraid.
nothing of it, George. Now, understand? Terribly sorry about your father. He was a rum old cove.
Well, he died laughing.
Yes, he did.
You've not met my wife, have you? This is Rosamond.
Sharp.
What's that?
It's a present for Matthias.
It's a bit burnt, isn't it?
Did you talk to Gideon?
He says he's fine. He's not. I'll have to try and find a way to help him.
Just don't get into any trouble. Not if you want to stay in London.
Mr. and Mrs. Callender. Matron Bottomley. Delighted to meet you. Mrs. Callender, perhaps I can take you on a tour of the grounds.
That would be quite agreeable, thank you, Matron.
Thank you, Colonel.
Ever been to India, Cranborne?
Never had the opportunity.
We'd have stayed out there if it hadn't been for Father's death. Marvellous place. That's where I met my wife.
I'm sorry to hear that. I mean about your father, not your wife.
Now we've inherited this great big house and half the servants have upped and left.
If I may ask, how many positions have you to fill?
Oh, Rosamond deals with all that. But I believe we're looking for a boy or a girl for the house.
I think I may have somebody in mind. Would you excuse me a moment?
Of course.
Gideon?
Yes, Mr. Cranborne?
I need you to run and fetch a tray of tea for Mr. Callender.
Please, I'm begging you. Please don't tell Matron. Do you really think I would? I'm happy for you, you daft mare, but the children, they need you.
You're all going. You're all going to be together, and I'm going to be here by myself.
You'll be fine.
I won't know anyone. I don't know what I'll be.
Look, we're having a picnic in the tower tonight. Why don't you come?
A picnic? With food?
Well, maybe.
Good afternoon. I've just come back from India.
That's nice, sir.
I think your Mr. Cranborne is suggesting we take one of you on as a servant.
Heyy Feather, sir. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Perhaps I could fetch you some tea?
George, I'd like you to meet Mr. and Mrs. Sargent. We went to the same school.
Perhaps I can fetch you some tea.
Do you want to know what Harriet's got you?
What?
She's made you something. And I'm sure you've got her the best leaving present ever. And if you haven't, you've got till tonight to get one.
Matthias, what's happening tonight?
A picnic. And you're not invited. Because no one likes you. I hate you!
If I want to be there, I'll be there. It's not like they invited you because they like you.
Psst. What are you doing here?
I had to see you.
I said, get off me!
Stop it, I say!
Please get off me! Stop it! We're going to be in trouble! Go! Get him! Go!
What's the matter? Give you! What have you done? Oh, goodness sake! Stop! What is the meaning of this?
You thought one of these children would be suitable for my household.
It has been a while.
Hasn't it?
You have done well, finding yourself a rich young widower.
As a member of his staff.
Does he know where you grew up?
Does it matter?
Why? I expect it would matter to him if he knew that you grew up in a workhouse. With the likes of me.
Gertie, please. We fell in love.
Of course you did. That is a beautiful necklace.
It always was about money with you, wasn't it?
Money does not have the power to hurt, unlike love. I need help, Rosie. Remember all the times I helped you.
You looked after me. You're a good friend, Gertie.
Oh, perhaps we can be friends again. Invite me for dinner. Let me come to your wonderful party. But you won't, will you? Because you don't want to be reminded of what you once were.
Take it. And then I never want to see or hear from you again.
Such a lovely gift, thank you. And I do hope that your husband makes a generous donation to the hospital.
Nurse Macclesfield saw us. You can't be here.
I don't care. I had to see you.
I'm glad. But I've got to think about my job.
There are other nurses that can look after these children.
I happen to like my work. I want to be here.
So you don't want to be with me?
Of course I do.
Just trying to help Judd, sir.
Stop! Have you any idea how serious this is?
You've injured a patron.
I fear I have made a grave error in judgment. I'm not sure that any of you belong in the Queen's own artillery. Especially not together. You'll hear from me.
Wait here.
Then Brigwell joined in. Vince had Matthias like this. Judd fell on top of Ned, and then Matthias punched Vince. And
Is Matthias all right?
He's fine. And Mr. Cranbourne came back with Gideon, who then elbowed one of the governors.
It might seem funny, boys fighting, but you lot should be working together. You know what problem is? It's not all your little scams, it's a problem with the world. Those above us treating us like dirt. Stop fighting amongst yourselves and work together. It's a hard life for a woman out there, so sort yourselves. You two, with me. There's biscuits hidden in bread bin.
Thanks, Vince. Thanks for this.
It wasn't my fault.
How am I supposed to get Harriet a present stuck in here?
You could give her this. I nicked it whilst Cranbourne was stopping the fight. Well, it is a bit cold.
At least the boys still have each other. We're having a picnic this evening in the tower. You can come if you want. She's already invited me.
Hetty! Judd's coming as well.
Judd? Looks like we're going to need more food. Do you think Gideon's in trouble? Can he still join the army? He'll be all right. I think he's quite handsome. Sheila! He is. Hetty, you do know it's not just Matthias I'm going to miss.
I don't even want to think about it.
Maybe you'll see each other again.
But she's going to America, and I don't know where I'll be. Sheila? Come on.
I can't even tell her that I'm gonna miss her. I'm scared. If I tell her, you know, that I love her, I don't know.
Why don't you write her a letter?
What?
Well, write a letter, tell her how you feel, and that's your present.
Isn't that the lady who came in late? She's probably looking for Gideon after he hit her husband.
Well, very fun. You don't think she is, do you? If I say I'm sorry, maybe she'll speak to him. We might all still get to serve together.
What are you doing?
What's he up to?
Gideon, don't!
Gideon!
Madam, are you looking for your husband?
I'm sorry?
Because I know I hit him, but it was an accident. My friend was being attacked and I didn't mean to. And I don't think his nose is broken. I really am sorry.
Poor George. I imagine you hurt his pride more than his nose. And it sounds as if you're an honourable man and a good friend. I'll speak to my husband, tell him you've apologised.
It's just... Colonel Brigwell's talking about splitting us up, sending us all to different regiments.
Well, I'm sure it'll still be an adventure. Don't you want to join the army?
I'm going to try my best.
It can be hard, can't it? There's who we're supposed to be, and then there's who we think we really are inside. Sometimes the two can be very different. Ignore me, I'm fine.
I think sometimes people who say they're fine, they're not fine. They just don't want to say what's wrong.
I think you're right.
Rosamond? I've been looking for you all over.
What are you doing out here, boy?
Oh, don't be angry with him. He told me what he did. He's very sorry.
I really am, sir. And, sir, I know it's not my place to say, but I really think the other men should serve together. We made a mistake today, but it was me who hurt Mr. Calendar. They shouldn't be punished for it.
Good. Right. Get back to your classroom. Quick march.
George, we are looking for a servant. That boy is honourable and clever. I want him to come and work for us.
Rupert!
I know you're braver and better than I will ever be. You can say these things out loud. I can't. I try, but I can't. I would do anything for us to be together forever. And one day, I will find you.
Hang on.
Go on. And we will be married. Because
I love
you.
Come in.
Matron, we need to speak to you.
Well, I have no need to speak to you.
What Sheila means is, if you had the time, we'd like to speak to you, please.
Please tell me where I'm going.
Matron, I'm afraid we're going to have to amend the paperwork.
Well, I am lucky. So many visitors.
This boy no longer wants to join the army. Greatest adventure of his life. Apparently, he now wants to go into service.
Rosamond has decided we'd like to take him on.
And who are we to disappoint Rosamond?
Gideon.
We could take on another foundling. A girl, perhaps?
Of course. Sheila here would make an excellent kitchen maid. Cook is forever singing her praises. She is diligent, hard-working, and... Oh, unless, of course, you still wish to remain at the hospital?
I'd really love to join your household, sir.
Perfect.
I would do anything for us to be together, forever. And one day, I will find you, and we will be married, because I love you.
The thing is, like his note said, I didn't want to say that I'll, miss you.
Well, I can say it. I'm gonna miss you. I really will.
You'll be fine.
Did you want a hug?
No.
No.
I wish you didn't have to join out.
I know. But I'll still get to see the world.
You must be happy. Yeah. I feel really bad about it, but I can't stay here. You're right, Hetty.
No. No, I'm not. That was my chance to stay with my brother. In London, close to Ireland. You've taken that away from me. I'm sorry, Harriet, but I need to find out where she's sending me.
Hello? Anybody there?
Mr. Cranbourne. Is everything all right?
Yes, thank you, matron.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey,
Hey, Vince, you're not still scared of Joseph Twig, are you?
That's not funny.
Yeah.
That was close.
Yeah. Here you are. 1 ticket to New York.
Oh, well.
Blimey, where's all that from?
Why? It is the money for the new roof, of course.
Of course it is. Right, I'll have the book and be on my way.
Actually, this is proving very useful to me. So
Gertie!
plans change, Alf. Look at me. You will get it back when I leave. I may need your help again. Come, let me show you out.
I knew then that Matron was planning to leave. My life was going to change, but I knew now that I could finally make her pay.
Brothers! As today is our last day at the hospital, I hereby declare we break as many rules as possible.
Working hard, I see.
I'm not going. This is your future, not mine.
Where are you gonna go?
I risked everything to make sure Matron paid for what she did. Harriet, please! Harriet!
We have to save Hetty.
You started this war, Feather, and now I am finishing it.